Alrighty, hello everybody. I hope you guys are on your best behavior for Mr. Murphy and the sub. As promised, I wanted to make a couple additional practice problems for you to watch on the day of, so that way maybe that can help clear up any confusions. So we are going to get started. Again, as promised, we're going to look at from a graph, from ordered pairs, and from a table. So before we start anything, up at the top of our paper, we want to draw Slope Dude's mountain. Okay, so remember when we're going up the mountain, that's going to be puff, puff, positive. Okay, down the mountain is going to be a nice negative slope. I made that one pretty steep. Here, let's see. It's not staying nice and straight for me. Okay, so we're going up the mountain, it's going to be nice and positive. Down the mountain, nice and negative. This is 0 fun. And then undefined. And underneath Slope Dude's mountain, we are going to put our slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to keep that up there. We're definitely going to need the slope formula for these two. And remember, look up at the front of the board. Okay, Slope Dude's mountain is also in red, so you can refer to that as well. Now, coming from a graph, we're going to need to identify our 2 points that we're going to find the slope between. I could draw Slope Dude on this line. Okay, he would be going up this mountain, so we know that it's going to be a positive slope. Alrighty, from there, I'm going to count. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3. So when I'm talking about slope, my rise, how I'm going up or down, is my numerator. So my numerator is going to be 3. And then from here, I'm going to go over 1. So my slope is 3 over 1. I can simplify that again and just say, hey, my slope is 3 because 1 is in the denominator. But that is all I am doing for the first ones or any of them that are coming from a graph. Now from ordered pairs, I'm going to have a little bit more work. Okay? First thing that you want to do is copy down the ordered pairs onto your paper. You want to label it in this order: x1, y1, x2, y2. Ordered pairs always go x then y. This is my first pair, and this is my second. So then I'm going to write down my slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now we're going to plug in the points that we labeled right into here. So y2 is 3, so I'm going to have 3 minus y1, which is 3, over x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is a negative 3. Now we break out the calculators. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus a negative 3 is a positive 5. So my slope is going to be 0 over 5, which can also be written as 0. So that would be my answer for the middle problem. Last but not least, let's look over here. Okay, so when it's in a table, I'm given 3 different ordered pairs because, like I said before, my ordered pairs always go x then y. So I'm going to circle 2 that make me happy, and then I'm going to write them down. So this is where on your paper you would write them down. 0, 6, 6, 12. Once my ordered pairs are written, I'm going to label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Then from here, I plug it into my slope formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 12, so it'll be 12 minus y1, which is 6, over x2, which is 6, minus x1, which is 0. Then I'm going to simplify. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 6. Oh, I'm sorry. 6 minus 0 is 6. So 6 over 6, that can be simplified. If you leave it as 6 over 6, I'm going to accept that for the beginning because we're learning, okay? But 6 over 6 is going to get simplified to a positive 1. Okay? And then that is my answer for finding it with a table. I hope you found these examples helpful and continue to work. The task cards are going to be due on Thursday. See you then.